first ever speed build. I am building a tiny house on Xbox. It's kind of hard to do this because on Xbox it's kind of restricted on what you can do, but I'm just using all the kind of base game products to do this. As you can see here, it like kind of made some of the walls kind of disappear. So if you are trying to do this on Xbox, or if you are doing it on computer or PS4, just copy what I'm doing. But if you're not, then just watch and try to get some ideas. I just started by doing something kind of plain and not anything too bad, and this bit's so unnecessary. It's like, why did I even do this? But if you want, you can just add some flooring, but you don't need to. Then just so I can get it up a bit, so I had the split level as I saw in Delicacy and Miss Giffy or something like that. I'll have their links in the description. But down here I just added a bed, but I didn't actually like what I done. And now that I'm looking at it, it's not really a tiny house, it's just a small compact home. Now I was trying to do like a yellow and pink theme, so you will see this throughout the video of the kind of yellow and pink shining through. I did use very of the expensive products because I thought that would have just been nicer, but you don't need to, you can kind of make it cheaper. As you can see, I switched where the bed is and where the living room kind of situation is, and I added this bookcase so they would be able to do that. But you can't add a TV on top of that, which I think is really bad, so I just had to wall mount it. And then I just decided that I wanted to add a rug, but I did play around with this for a long time. I couldn't really find a rug that I really did like, but this is kind of what I went with, the kind of layering of the rugs, which I did change. And if you are doing this, add the stairs right now. I forgot to add the stairs and it deleted it all and I had to start again, which you will see later on in the video. But yeah, just laid in the rugs and I changed that to yellow just to kind of make it, you know, go with the theme. And then I'm just moving on to this kind of section of the house, which is the bed, and I added a little table so they could sit and eat. This is a 1 bedroom, which maybe you could make it into a 2 bedroom, but I don't know. And then I don't really ever put windows in, I just don't find them necessary, but I just kind of done like 2 split in between and then a 1 off the wall, if you kind of get that, and then a double 1 back there. And then on this side I really did spend a lot of time trying to figure out what to do, and I tried like the smaller windows, but as you can see it does not look good at all, so I just kind of went back to my normal theme of kind of what I done on the other side. And then I tried to mess around with a roof, but I didn't really like that, so I just got rid of that and done the half walls, which Delicacy done, and I really like that, and it just made sure that I had a ceiling instead of just having an open like just open, and it actually does have a ceiling. Where I put the bathroom like she done, but she done something more different than me, but I just kind of didn't add any of the trees like she done, which yeah, so I just added a kind of split in the wall so you could easily get up, which I end up changing later on. So don't really, if you want to do this build, I would wait till I was finished. I don't really show you really what it's like when it's finished, but you know, I tried my hardest. When you're playing on Xbox it's really hard. I don't really have any of the packs or any custom content. I just have the, I think it's like formal something, the formal pack, and then I've got the city living, and then I have base game. And I also have the dine out or something like that, I have that. But I just messed around with the bathroom up here and I just tried to make it as good as I can, just deleting walls, and made it so it was like a little room, so you get a little bit of privacy. But now that I'm thinking about it, it's not really the best living situation. But yeah, and I actually forgot to put flooring, so if you are going to do that, make sure to add some flooring up there. But yeah, I'm just kind of putting simple outside, and we're only at 42,000, are we? Yeah. So we've still got a lot of money to spend, and as you can see here, because I don't know what happened with the walls, it kind of made whatever I put on them walls, or on the outside, so I just kind of done it singular to kind of make it easier. And I like the kind of yellow accent wall at the kitchen that I done. Actually, I think that might have got deleted. Oh, yep, I'm pretty sure that just got deleted, but it was really nice when it did have it. And I love this little plant. I love adding kind of plants, but I don't have the thing where you can like make it go anywhere really and like join it in with stuff, so that's just kind of awkward that I couldn't even sit it on that big shelf, which you would be able to do in real life. But I know it is a game, it can't be identical. I actually love this cactus, but I end up getting rid of it, so maybe I could try and have it back. So I really like using linoleum on the outside. I don't know why, just like this. And I also love the stone. See this stone that I used? I love it, but it is quite expensive. I do have like a normal one that I play usually, but my Sims are too poor for this. But it just makes it really nice, and I added this little plant that's hanging. I've never used this before in a build. I don't really put plants because I think I'm more kind of the necessities of what you actually need. But yeah, it was nice playing around with them, and I sat here for I think like an hour just kind of adding the decorative rugs and also like trying to figure out what I would do with the upstairs space that I have. But it did take me a long time, but I did like this desk with the kind of pink, and then now that I'm realising I put so many pink chairs in it, but you know, it doesn't really matter, it's really nice. I did try to go for more yellow and pink was really what I like, and I know that's unbreakable, that computer, but I really don't like it. I think the one that I ended up using should be the unbreakable one. I think it's very pretty and very kind of better than the unbreakable one, so that's what I usually use. Then I used this lovely floor lamp, which I've never used before either, and I also used the ceiling light, and it's like festive, and I really like that, but I've never really used it before. As you can see, I was just trying to kind of get it more centre, but I'm probably not centre, but close enough. Yeah, so then now I'm adding this kind of golden yellow floor lamp, and it's very pretty, very nice and bright. And then I was like, I need a more kind of patio area, so I ended up extending this out so I could get more of a area that I could put a little table on, and I really liked that. But I was too close to the outside door lot, so I had to move the house again. But yeah, it's just simple, you can just move it really anywhere. And then yeah, if you're wondering why I have that kind of like white sheet outside, I've never used that before, and I really wanted to use it, so that's why that's there. And then I spent a lot of time trying to figure out how I want the stairs, which now that I'm looking at the stairs are so bad. And then I ended up extending the wall when I had extending the kind of patio area, but a lot of things went wrong in this build. But it is my first kind of tiny house. Maybe next time I'll know what to do, and maybe I can make it even smaller next time. So just add in this little kind of outside living space with these lovely little chairs. I love these, they're so nice and bright, and just add a nice bit of colour in this plant, which I wish I could have made it bigger. And then here you can see I just deleted it all because I forgot to put stairs in it, but actually I'm kind of glad it did, because I actually like what I done better. And this is the finished kind of thing. You've got the kind of patio, ended up extending it, but it was not actually what I used to make that, it was a different thing. And then I had to move the stairs and use this nice grass area, and this is what the living room ended up looking like, with a different like table and same wall. Just I really like the way it ended up looking. It really is really nice and bright, but that plant, I really like that plant, so I'm just going to put it down there instead of deleting it. It is livable. you can go down to the lovely little area down here. Oh, and did I remember the light? Yeah, I forgot the light, so that would be good to have. And you can sleep and you can do whatever you want, but there is a monster under the bed, so maybe use a different bed. And you can easily access the toilet. So here's outside. If you want me to put more stuff on the outside, just comment down below and I will happily do that and just change it all. But going down here, you can see there's a little table, you can see the finished living room and the bed area. I didn't really change anything over there, but the living room did change a lot with the lighting, with the carpet still there and different rugs that I used. And there's a kind of outside bit that I did change, but if you want more plants added, then just comment that down below and I will do that. But yeah, I had really fun building this and I hope you liked it. Bye guys!